Right guys, so here we are at Ellie's place. There's a couple of things I want to show you before we progress with the story in this area, and yeah, we'll just jump straight into it. So there's a box here. It has a 1 in 5 chance of being here, and there's 4 other locations around the map, but this is the best one to farm, definitely the easiest, right near the spawn point here. And what it is an Easter egg that will give you a Gwen's head. It's a useful item at the start of the game, as per usual, just as long as it's on level. But yeah, it has a 1 in 5 chance of spawning, and easy to farm in this location. The next thing I want to show you is inside the building. It's something I've found myself, never seen anyone cover it. It's not useful, but this wall is just see-through. And yeah, if you throw a grenade, get the timing right, I'll jump up to this part here. Not sure what the use in that is, but if you find one, tell me. And another thing I want to tell you is back there is a area where a bunch of spider ants form. There's actually a mini boss that can spawn down there. We'll go into that a bit later. But it's a good spot for tubby farming. It also is linked very well with the Lyuda farm later in the game, so I'll be showing you it then. But for now, it's just something interesting to tell you guys. Then finally, if you run around the back and to this fence over here, there's a really simple out of bounds glitch which lets you explore a really large area. The dust is so cool to explore. It's probably one of my favourite out of bounds spots. What you need to do is crouch in that corner, and that's it, you're out. And just make your way up this rubbish. It's hard to really find your way because some is see-through, some isn't. But as you can see, I'm out of bounds. There's a bunch of things you can explore here. There's a missing textures area as well. But yeah, I'll let you guys explore that for yourself. I'll show you a little montage now though. Alright guys, so now we've done that, we will continue on with the story, talk to Ellie, get the car parts needed, and then get to Bloodshot Stronghold. So, just wait for it to finish there, and spawn car. Got the mission, now we're gonna fight, whoa, Bandit Technical. Alright, killed the first Bandit Technical, car part 1. Where's he going? Whoa. There we go. Car part 2. Car part 3. Car 4. And there we go. The final car part. Here we are back at Ellie's. Hop into the workshop here. Car's in the way, but it should be fine. Build the technical. And wait for her to do this mission. We have completed this mission now. We can spawn the Bandit Technical. Favourite one personally is the barrel one, but sword blade's just as fun. We'll head back to the Bloodshot Stronghold and honk our way in this time. Okay, someone's having a bit of fun. Why is nothing spawning? There we go. Wait, what? What happened there? Usually there's a bunch of bandits, but for some reason none of them spawned. We only had to kill like 2. But here we are at Badmore. We'll cut to the screen here. So, Badmore. He's going to be one of the only enemies in the game that has an animated intro but doesn't have a legendary dedicated drop. However, this is going to make him really good for farming skins and blue rarity weapons, obviously because they're going to be dropping more often than not. If you kill the 3 midgets on his shield, it's going to reveal a hole, which you can see in the image on the right. Obviously, that'll help you a lot in the fight if you're lower level. His weakness is fire, like most nomads. And yeah, this is going to be a really quick one this time, and we'll jump back into the gameplay. Let's equip the fastball that we got earlier. Let's try and get some grenades. There we go. Look at how much damage this does. He's dead in 1. And yeah, there's the key. We can open this drawbridge here and wait for it to come down. Just as it's coming down, you know, I'll just explain quickly that Badmore actually has an XP farm. He's the most efficient XP farm in the game, and what you do is you walk through this gate and walk back out, and you'll spawn facing like this. Badmore will be there, and if you have a singularity grenade, you can throw the grenade on this edge and it'll pull him and he'll fall off the edge without you even needing to fight. Or obviously, as you just saw, if you have a fastball, then it will kill him in 1 hit and it'll give you a lot of XP. It is the quickest and most efficient one in the game, and he also has a very good chance of dropping skins, which I'm sure I just explained to you in a little card that I just made. And yeah, now we're in the Bloodshot Stronghold. Gonna try and find Roland. So here I am at the Bloodshot Stronghold, and just before we get started, I'll very quickly explain to you some cool things you can do. So through there and around this area here, you can actually get out of bounds. The one over there is a grenade jump, and the one around here is a rocket jump, and I'll quickly show those on the screen now. So guys, jumping back into the main story now, hopefully you did enjoy that out of bounds exploration kind of thing. It's definitely one of my favourite areas in the game to explore. It's really intricate and just kind of fun to look at, and I don't know, I like the weaving in and out of the buildings and whatnot. But just as we're around this area, I'll quickly explain to you the enemies through that gate there. So there is a group called the Splinter Group, based off the Ninja Turtles. It is available once you complete the corresponding quest. Splinter Group, they drop a legendary weapon, the Stormfront Grenade, which as you can see splits off into different parts, kind of like a Tesla. And if you run through a pipe, then you can spin the valve once, click the TV twice, and then hit the switch 3 times to spawn a secret enemy, Flinter. He doesn't have a legendary to his name, but it's just something fun, isn't it, once you complete that quest or are farming the enemies and you want to do something a bit different. And as you can see, this part is voiced over, mainly because I wanted to speed through and complete more of the story. So there's an enemy called Mad Mike, and now as you can see there's not an enemy called Mad Mike, because the fastball is just ridiculously strong at this level, but he has no legendary drop. On the right there is a lightning fence, and on the left in that room through here there is a switch which turns it off and it gives you access to a chest. So we're going to speed through this next section here and reach the end. There is a voice log, and a couple of enemies just before you reach Roland. Let's wipe these out. And yeah, through here there is also a room with a chest which you can access over there, turn off, as well as a vault symbol. You get there by going up the ladder and just kind of running through, and here we are at Roland. Goodbye. Okay, so some random thing, the gate on the left does open at the same time as the robot explodes and destroys the gate. Not sure why, since I don't know, there's no point having two entrances, but you know, just something random to take note of if you want. But yeah, we'll make our way through here, killing all the enemies just before the end. It's pretty easy when you have a decent level Harold, just wipes everything. That is why it's one of the strongest in the game. And on the right there is a voice log as well. Coming through the end here, I think we're gonna end the video. It's been super productive. It's probably one of my favorite yet. Editing, I've done my best, honestly. It's been really fun to do. Put a lot more time in than the other ones. Hopefully guys you enjoyed it as well, and leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.